Hello again, everybody. This is Rocket Rick J18, and I got a couple of cards to show you. They are not very many because I have purposely scaled back my rate of acquisition to make it match my inflow of funds. So anyway, but enough fun and frivolity about that. Uh, let's turn the camera down and look at some cards. Okay, now we'll just always have to realign. So there we go. The first cards I'm going to show you are from the Topps Now collection of cards, and I've had these for a little while. I think I showed the Gunnar Henderson as a part of another video, but the other ones I haven't showed you, so I thought I'd do that. And the first one is the 2023 PCA Player of the Year. And that, of course, is Ronald Acuna Jr. These are all award winners of one sort or another. He had a massive year this past year, and so the PCA's Players Choice Award, and so the this is who the players thought the best player was that 2023. Also, Players' Choice, Marvin Miller, Man of the Year, Marcus Semien for the world champion Texas Rangers. So this was actually one of the original expansion teams back in 1961. The original Washington Senators, as you know, moved to Minnesota and changed their name to the Twins. And the expansion team was the new Washington Senators, and they were in town for, I don't know, about a decade, maybe a little less, before they left Washington and moved to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The American League, again, Players' Choice Award, PCA, American League Comeback Player of the Year, Liam Hendriks, obviously for the Chicago White Sox. I think that, some of these uniforms to me look like pajamas, but this one is, they ought to let these stay in the clubhouse. The National League Comeback Player of the Year was Cody Bellinger, and I think even as we sit here now, he has not signed a new deal yet. I personally think he wants way too much money. Of course, they all want way too much money, but I was very happy the Yankees didn't bite on that. And as I said, I think I've already shown you this card. This is a Players' Choice Award winner for the Outstanding Rookie of the Year in the American League. And I know I probably have told this more times than you care to hear, but my daughter-in-law grew up next door to Gunner's family. She's probably about, I don't know, 10 or 15 years older than Gunner. She was a little closer to his older brother Jackson. And my daughter-in-law's mother has been the love of Gunner's younger brother, Cade, who's just a very nice young man, and he's still in school. So, but he sort of had a crush on Susan. So, if you Gunners is just such a person. The whole family is very nice. So that's Gunnar Henderson. Over in the National League, is Corbin Carroll, and of course he got to a little bit of a showcase in the World Series, where unfortunately for him, his team came up a little short. The outstanding pitcher of the year in the American League was Garrett Cole, and that's a good likeness of Garrett. So Garrett has now pitched for both of my two favorite teams, the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Yankees. Over in the National League, with the Padres, Blake Snell, who won his second Cy Young Award, and he's going to, no doubt, sign a massive contract. He's a free agent this year. The outstanding player of the year in the American League, well, kind of goes without saying, doesn't it? Shohei Ohtani. And the outstanding player of the year in the National League, Ronald Acuna Jr. So those are pretty nice cards. Here's another Topps Now card, which I couldn't get directly from Topps, so I got this one on eBay, and it is the Topps traded Topps Now traded card of Juan Soto, which is the big signing, big deal that the Yankees made. Now, whether or not when he becomes a free agent at the end of the year, the Yankees are able to sign him, they're talking about a contract of $500 million, worth a total of $500 million. Well, that's a staggering amount of money. There was a time when you could buy a whole team for $500 million. So those are the new cards. I have one vintage acquisition, and I'm going to just tell you before I show it to you that this card is graded authentic with evidence of trimming, and I don't care, because it's the 1941 PlayBall Joe DiMaggio. I won this in an auction at and I gave a pretty fair price for it, but let's just say that it was still a comma card. But I'm just so pleased to have this card. This is I'd love to have the 1940 DiMaggio, but that's going to be another day. This one just the picture itself is just beautiful, and the back of the card, which is covered up somewhat by the eBay sticker, is a very nice description of Yankees lore. I like that 6'2", 200 pounds. He was a big man. Anyway, this was his 5th season, and of course, in 1941, which was his 6th season, not described on this card. This is when Joe hit 56 consecutive games safely. So love this card. I'm just going to let you look at it for another moment or so. Just love it, and I hope you do too. So without dragging this out too much longer, let me just say that this is Rocket Rick J18, wishing that all your collecting dreams come true.